Getting my walk on, y'all. I was gonna say it's been a minute, but not really. I think I did the same thing at least once, one day last week. I can't remember what day that was, which I'm gonna try and make a habit because all I've been doing is riding. And sometimes when I'm riding, it don't be as much exercise as I need it to be. Not for the walking. Yeah, walking to the door with a couple of heavy packages, maybe one ride out of the day. The rest of it is light work. I mean, literally like little bags. I ain't got nothing in it, but like I think, let me see, yesterday the heaviest thing I had doing courier work was these 4 bags of cat litter, and each one of them was 30, and I was carrying them 2 at a time, so 60 pounds to and from the car, maybe about 25, 30 steps, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that felt like a little something, but not enough to say you really did no workout. Just enough to say, oh, that was heavier than I thought it was. That's about it. So, gotta get out of here and work these muscles. It's 85 degrees today. Sure enough summer day. I'm reaching my turnaround point on my walk. So I'm probably gonna do me some push-ups. And then I'll turn around and come on back the other way. By the time I get back, I would have done, I think it's 5 miles as far away, 5 or 6, which is exactly what I want. I want at least a 5 mile most of the time when I go for a walk. They say that's what we're supposed to be getting every day, which most of us don't, and I know I don't, even with the work I do. It'll average right under 2, sometimes 2 miles, and I don't like that either. I be wanting it to be more. I want to get the full workout regimen daily, you know. Looking over here, there's a little bridge back there. Looking at the water and everything. The suburban jungle. All right, so this is a little turnaround spot. I'm gonna get my push-ups over here. Let's see. I ain't done no inclines in a minute. Maybe I'll do those. I ain't done them in a minute. Let's see, I don't want to put this down. Wish I had my gloves, because I know this grass got all kind of chemicals in it. Shit, never mind. I think I'm gonna do it on the concrete. Bust them out on the concrete. The gym is outside, people. I haven't gone to the gym. When you told me you ain't going to the gym? You see that floor? Okay. You got a couch? You got something you sit in? Okay. What you talking about? You got a gym. That is the gym. What you talking about? That's the gym. Let's see here. Ooh. All right. That's so close to y'all. I ain't want it that close. Ooh. Damn, ants on my phone and shit. Get off my phone. Ooh. They trying to bite him up. Yes, I know I'm not going all the way up on purpose. Not that I can't. It's a different type of push-up. I do think something's trying to bite me though. Trying to let that food bite me. I'll do the rest of them at another spot. I don't even know how many that was. I think it was 10 or 15, somewhere in there. I usually do at least 25. But I'll do them in breaks. I keep doing them in breaks. That's how you get to the 100, if you want it. Most days I just get to 50, I'm good. And it's all about doing the different types. How you doing? I really want to do is go to the beach. Do some push-ups on the beach. That's where it's at. Who's looking? Who's in the building? We got one. Hit the comments. Make yourself known. And definitely hit the thumbs up. What you doing? Don't be no creep now. I wouldn't even notice if it was like 100 people in here, because there would be at least 5 thumbs up. But when it's one person just staring, ain't even gonna put a thumbs up, what you doing? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your medulla oblongata? Exactly, bye. That's what I like. Talk about them and they get the, oh, I like it like that. I like it like that. I'd rather look at 0 than see a 0 next to it. You understand? Don't make sense to most, but it makes perfect sense to me. I ain't missing nothing. We almost 4,000 deep on subscribers. So I don't want fair weather friends. I want real ones. If you're looking at me, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Damn right. You gotta talk to them, y'all. You talk your shit, they dip. They get the hell on. People like, positivity, he wants somebody to show love. Hell no, I hate. They leave quick. And they can't say nothing. That's what really make them mad. They want to jump to the comments. It's like, for what? Are you a subscriber? No, I ain't gonna help you get your goals. Exactly. Bye-bye. Get your punk ass out of here. All YouTubers, start doing that. You can make your channel so much stronger. You'll realize that the only people you ever needed was the people who would subscribe. That's all you ever needed. Everybody else really don't matter. And I got the kind of channel, 95% of whoever comes up in here is usually new to the channel. So, I understand. They need time to figure out oh, look at this hummingbird. That's so cool. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Hey, come on back, man. I was just about to put you on camera. He's like, nah, talk to my agent. Soon as I pointed the camera, he just zoomed off. Man, I love hummingbirds. They're so cool. If I stay in here long enough, he might come back because they love to revisit their favorite flowers. Once he realizes I ain't no threat, he might come back. I don't know. Maybe. Whew. Oh well. No thumbs up yet. What we doing, y'all? What we doing? I tell you, I don't like that. That's weird. Don't you feel weird? Staring at a stranger and ain't gonna show no love? There you go. Goodbye. I love it when they get them out of here. Get the fuck on. Sweet. 3,800. About to be 4. Soon to be 5. We gonna get monetized. Then we gonna be live. That's when the real barriers start. And I'm not a gatekeeper, but I will protect my fortress. Understand there's a difference. There is a difference. Gatekeeping is when you say you out here to help people, but you never tell them the things that help them. You keep telling them why they gotta keep checking for you, keep celebrating you. You can tell them how to get like where you at, and you so rich, and you so powerful, you so this, you so that. But you ain't really sharing nothing that helps people get ahead or telling them the honest truth about it. So the little bit of mess you might tell them ain't really gonna help them. There's a difference. There's a difference. Now when you're protecting your boundaries, yeah, you set up price barriers because you're trying to weed out who's for real and who's not. That's all. It's a capitalist system. Everybody find a way to spend some money on the things they love most. You're gonna figure out if they really put you in that category. Do you really love this content? You find out. Wait till we get that. When we get that 3,000 watch hours, oh my gosh. We're gonna have memberships and it's gonna be on. That's when we're gonna cut the fat, baby. We're gonna know who's really down. Cause I'm gonna be making all kind of content, members only. Members only. We're gonna find out. We're gonna start having the best conversations. I'm gonna start getting the best interviews, everything. Like all them interviews that been up for years, they've been free. Better watch them now. Neville Page, the legend, worked on Star Trek, the first Avatar, countless other projects, Tron, okay? Man, I'm telling y'all, Tron Annihilation, yep, he worked on that. Star Trek especially, won awards for Picard. Legend, I interviewed him back during the pandemic when we was all home and he had time, I had time. He granted me that interview, man. One of the best I ever did. Neville Page, shout out Brother Page. My Neville brother, as I say, he loved that. That's my Neville brother. But yeah, man, I interviewed him. That's here. You talking about college level class right there. People take it for granted. You know, it's got a little bit of numbers. They don't have the numbers it should have. It's just, you know, it's hard. I know what it is. It's the kind of channel I do. It ain't the only thing I do. But do you know how long it would take to get 1,000, what I said I have? I got almost 4,000 subs. If my channel was just one of the multi-niche categories that they tell you to do, oh, do one thing, then you crazy. I'm not a one thing person. That's so stupid to me. And I see things going to multi-niche. I'm going to be what I keep telling y'all I am. I am the pioneer of multi-niche content. ONYXCON is the pioneer, and I'm your captain, Joseph R. Wheeler III. When I tell you everything will be multi-niche in the future. Why? You see it in everything. They gotta diversify. It's natural, first of all, and it's been unnatural for years with the way corporations have been working. They wanna make you loyal to their one thing. They tell you, I care about you, stay alive, stay healthy. Yeah, just healthy enough to buy my shit. But they really do want you only focused on their product. A lot of them have been using that model for years and it's failing. People got too many options with these things in our hands. What y'all looking at? People looking up saying, man, what the hell would I buy your one shoe and I know about this other shoe? And now for some, they got them, you know. They got them. You know, some of y'all can't. Y'all stuck on Nikes. We watch Be Born. Yeah, okay, it's a classic shoe, but god dang, man, are you seriously not gonna ever buy any other type of shoe but a Jordan 1? I love Jordans as far as some of them, but I'm not gonna sweat one type of shoe. There's too many other options. There's too many possibilities. Hell, if you're really into it, you know you can make your own damn shoe. If you really, really wanted to. You really could. Like, I mean, I'm talking about a one-off. Just like, yeah, I'll make a few of them. You and your friends. Y'all the only ones got them in the world. You know? Literally. You could do it. I mean, I ain't saying this shit is easy to do. But for the money y'all spending on these other shits, I mean, if I had that kind of money, I see these kids with all this expendable money because their parents rich or whatever, these damn, you know, trust fund babies around here. All nonchalant and snarky about it. 10,000. I'll flip you a coin for it. What? What? Wait a minute. Let's go back to you said 1,000 after 10. What did you just say? They flipping and doing all these big ass. You see these shoe conventions. I've been to Got Soul in Atlanta. I done seen it, man. I done seen it. I know how they get down. And they say it like they breathe in there. It ain't no big deal. Just throwing the word thousand around. I'm like, man, must be nice. But that ain't the majority, y'all. That ain't most people. That ain't real. That ain't the real these kids, pretend that they down with and into when they say, I'm a hip hopper. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You just like your little favorite rapper who is also commercialized more than likely and making it very simple, instead of what it is. So, you know, they play the games, y'all. They play the games. Let them go by because I ain't trying to have background noise. But yeah, it's a joke to me though. I see people just fall for it over and over and over. And the reality is, those who wake up to the options want more options. Yeah, yeah. Lady walking with that pit bull. I hope she can hold him. Cause he look like he ready to run. But yeah, people want options. I was in a store the other night. That's a grocery store. And this thing literally has a daggone clothing store in the middle of the grocery store. When I say for real, I mean seriously, it is like a small section of the average like Target or, I ain't trying to name these stores to get him nothing because, they ain't helping my bottom line. But I'm saying it just blew my mind because I've seen clothing in this store before, but not on this level, not this much. You wouldn't see this much product. It would be like, yeah, you got a little couple of shirts over there, a couple of mugs. At the end cap, right? Special sale. We got a deal on them, so we selling them. No, we talking about a section. They had a section of toys. It looked just like it would in any Wally World. I said, what is going on? But I laughed because I already know what's going on. It is what is happening with the economy. They have figured out, they like, look, yeah, groceries are high and it's insane and it's not getting better. But complain. Most people got no other way of eating. Most people still go more than they go to any other store in a week. Did anybody want to contest that? This is facts. You're going to the grocery store. They know that. So the companies that are failing right now, that are hurting because people ain't coming in the door as much, because they don't focus on food. Food for them is the secondary thing. Stores I just mentioned, well, except for Wally World. Wally World is a straight up grocery store. They usually got the half and half. Half is that and half is every, well, not even half, like a third of the store. It's groceries and then everything else is all the rest of it, everything from clothing to household items to tires and all. Y'all know how it works. But even those stores, as good as some of their prices can be on certain things, they still don't always have the variety or the better price for some things when it comes to food. And people want variety. No one wants to feel like, I can only get this one type of lettuce or this one whatever, Now, me personally, I got a narrow lane of how much stuff I can eat anymore anyway. I'm on a certain type of diet anyway, so I don't care. I don't have to have every type of whatever. I just want the things I know I'ma always get. So I'll frequent one main grocer, and then there might be 2 others I go to for specific items. But that's literally all I get there. Like, if you saw my receipts in a year from that one store, it ain't never nothing else but that one thing. That's all I need from y'all. That's all y'all got from me. And maybe one other thing every now and then, you know. But so they know that, like the way I shop, for example, it has become a standard how most people are starting to have to shop, facing the reality of this economy and how rough it is right now. It's hard for most people to get here. I can teach you the way. Talk about a master's class. That's gonna have to be a video of itself. I'm gonna have to have a class on that. I'm gonna have to do a video about how to do struggle meals and survival in this time. Because, you know, everybody want to front. Like, see, we still in the stage where people want to pretend what they were pretending before things hit the fan. Before the effects of these corruptions from the top happened, you know. Before the 2 billion robbery. Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. You can just put that in. You can put that in Google. It'll bring it up for you. It'll let you know who I'm talking about. I don't like saying his name. We don't speak of that level of evil. You know what I mean? But yeah, before the $2 billion robbery. Yeah, it's a rivalry too. It's a rivalry with consciousness and true woke, real intelligence. Yep. But before the robbery that is continuing as I speak, man, a lot of y'all, you know, you still had room to play the game. You could, you know, if you got your little fancy microphone, a couple of neon lights in the basement, you know, I'm a podcaster and I'm this and I'm that, and people could front, you know what I mean? They could front, they could flex. But we in the era of, we're gonna see who's left, who's still standing. And standing is the key word, not rich, not just healthy enough to survive and standing. That's the goal now. So most people ain't come to the realization of yet, but they're gonna slowly get there. They're gonna slowly get there, you know. When they wake up and they realize, damn, I shot the firecrackers, I yelled, these colors don't run, I did all that and didn't change a damn thing. I don't have a job, and this person ain't working, that person ain't working. Families having to move in with each other, folks out on their own, doing their own thing. Well, see, you done told everybody else that been there, do what they had to do when they had, you know, you just don't know how to do, you just don't know how to use boots and took your boot. If you even had one, half of them didn't even have one. They want to act like they next to the one with a boot. You got a boot, I got a boot. No, that's not your boot. But I worked for him, exactly. And then he let me go after 30 years. Exactly. That's reality. That's when you're waking up to reality. That what you said was yours was never yours. That the only thing that's yours is whatever you make for yourself. That's it, nothing else. Can't pretend. Gotta be real about it. Got to be real about it. That's the truth. Most folks don't want to deal. So yeah, y'all. Give me a good walk in today. I'm talking about a good one. I needed this. It's gonna keep me charged. At least enough to get through the first little part of this work session. Let's see how it goes. I might even go live from the car like I do. For those who know, ones who ain't new here, y'all know my format. Some of it anyway, because I don't really have one format. Again, diversity, y'all. Variety, multi-niche. Don't get stuck on it. It'll change. If I can change it, I'm gonna change it. You're like, oh, you ain't been in the car. I don't have to be in the car like that no more. Well, where you at? I'm at an event. I'm doing what I told y'all I was gonna do when I get this budget. That's why I keep telling y'all to subscribe. Yeah. And when we start them memberships, oh my gosh. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all ain't seen it. The party's just begun. You know what I'm saying? We checking for the venues now. We figuring out where we gonna have the party. And we're gonna be figuring out what the budget for the food and everything. And we're gonna announce it. But by then, if you ain't been supporting, you not invited. You You ain't subscribed? You not invited. That's how that works. That is how that works. Every time. Please believe it. Shout out to my fan base people too. Fan base is another app you need to be on. You need to be following us over there too at ONYXCON. We over there. We also brought some of our content from Instagram over there for ONYXCON Outdoors and ONYXCON Hotties, HOTTIEZ, celebrating the beautiful ladies of the world and their talents. Okay? Shout out to all the beautiful ladies. Know I love you. Nobody does. You better believe it. That's right. Real men still love real women. Please believe it. Please believe it. Please believe it. Please believe it. We out here, y'all. All day. Y'all hear them? Tell them. Tell them, birds. Tell them. I can't remember. I think it's a hawk or a falcon. I can't remember which one. It's like right somewhere in there. It's two of them talking. Tell them. Tell them about that ATL. They think it's just the name of a team. We for real. Tell them. It might be three of them as much as they going. Might be a mating call. Girl, can I come through? No, not now. Win, baby, win. Oh, man. Every bit of this 85 degrees, you better know it. More like 90. What the real feel is doing. What we got up in here? Oh, we had a few real ones come through. 2 thumbs up. What the rest of y'all smoking? Wake up. Hit that button. And don't forget to subscribe and like everything you watch. Everything. Everything. Did y'all see my video about why Cyberpunk 2 will dethrone GTA 6? Yeah, that's the title. Some of y'all just, it gave you chills because y'all so addicted to trends. I'm just like, impossible is the greatest game ever. You ain't even played it yet. What are you talking about? But we all know it's going to be, they're saying it's the biggest game ever released. And boy, I've never heard such hype for a game. Last time I heard this kind of hype, it was one of the Halo games. And respectfully so with its cult following, but I used to laugh thinking, I've never played Halo. I like the concept and the way it looks and stuff. And I watched a few of the movies, which I enjoyed. And started watching the show, never finished it, on Paramount. But how you gonna say greatest ever for sure? Just it's got to be the big. They know how to hype, boy. That's all I can say, man. When they hype for real. They like it's the biggest happened in humanity, and you're like, um, there was a time when video games didn't even exist. Like, yeah, but it's still the greatest thing that ever happened. Okay, gotcha. All right, just going. Hey, man, hey, you can learn how to beat your chest. Listen to the way they promote. Okay, which is why I don't hold back on saying I am the beginning because it ain't even made up. It's the truth. I am the beginning, ONYXCON, of multi-niche content on social media. Because everybody else is doing it, dabbling in it. They don't have a title for it for real. They be on their channels talking about, what y'all think? Y'all like when I do this? Y'all like when I dip around? I ain't asking y'all if y'all like it. If you're here, you must like it. If you're here, you must like it. All I ask you to do is subscribe. And it's obviously working because real ones understand. They don't get offended when somebody gives them a call of true duty. They be like, yeah, I'm gonna represent, man. Shit, I like this. It's easy. It's like, yo, I'm confident like that, so I'm not put off by confident people. See, that's what I've learned, man. People who are not confident, they the only ones get offended when you talk like that. They hate that. They like, man, you just reminded me I ain't got that in me. Well, you better find it, because this world is about it. About it, damn it. You better find it. You better get some. And get them weak motherfuckers around you, away from you. Get all them people away from you that's negative as hell, always trying to pull you down, don't want to see you dream. Every time you tell them a great idea, they want to shoot it down for every freaking reason. And ain't none of them producing nothing. Get you some other producers around you. Get you some creatives around you. Get you some art life. Watch your life change. Watch your amount of productivity go through the roof. You won't even need no dang power drinks. You just be working because you be in the right headspace. You know? Get that about you, y'all. Trust. You ain't gotta trust me. Just do it and you'll see. Get good people who think positive energy in your circle. And watch everything change. If you're forced to be around some negative people, it's like, yeah, but I live with these negative folks. Well, you know, kind of cut them off in your mind. You know. Just cut them off. Focus on what matters. That lady there walking, she looped all the way around. I just thought about where she looked familiar. She was ahead of me. And I had turned around at one point. She must have kept going all the way around. Yeah, she walking. She going for the 10 now. I want to talk to everybody.
I'm just glad she's not yapping at everybody.
Oh, really? She one of them.
She just wants to. She wants everybody to pet her.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Squirrel. Oh yeah. One thing I've noticed, because they've only been dominant in the last few years, is the Joro spider that was human imported, human implanted. I don't use that word invasive. It's so silly to me. It's what humans always want to do after they create a problem. They invade. No. Well, hold up. The spider didn't say, hey man, when the next time you go to America, I want to get on that boat. No. The line from Get Out. No. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. Oh, that's a beautiful bird. Let me see. He ain't gonna stay still if I try and flip it. Let me see. Oh, I think he's already gone. There he is. Oh, coming right at me. Come on then. Oh man, he disappeared. Trying to get him on camera. Little tiny blue bird. Bright blue. Real pretty. Not super bright, but bright enough to notice against all these other colors. But anyway, what I was saying, I said the Joro spiders, everybody was so, and still enamored with, they only show up, like the weather, I think is only right for them in fall. Because I just knew I was going to start seeing them all summer, spring and summer. I think as soon as it get temperate enough, they'll be out here. But they are not. You don't see them anywhere. I mean, they may have just got started, maybe, they could be getting started. I know they probably are getting started in reawakening and giving birth and whatever else going on. Because they always, by the time September, October, especially October, like, man, it's so perfect for Halloween with folks who look at spiders as creepy or whatever, and they be on everything. You just giant webs. Like where I'm walking, they come all between the trees. You just see them webs and spiders everywhere. Fascinating creatures, real beautiful spiders actually. I like them to look at them. I don't want to run into one of their webs. I say that because they feel like sewing thread. It's just that strong. That stuff is strong. It's this yellow cable. They don't have web, they got cable. They for real. Those some heavy duty spiders. And they get big as hell too. In terms of their leg length and body weight and stuff, the females get real big. Like I say, people brought them over and then they want to act like, oh, invasive. Talking about species of fish. You put them in a lake because we want to have new fish for the fishery. But it don't matter what word you put on it, man. Look, I love to fish. I'm an angler. But I do not agree with putting stuff where it don't belong. We weren't never supposed to have all that stuff that's going on in Florida. Some of the stuff that's happening in Georgia. And then later, after they realize, like they always know, it's like they know it's gonna mess up. But how much money did we make off of tournaments? How much money did we make off of lures? How much money did we make? All they give a damn is about the money. They don't give a shit about the effect. The effect does not matter. All they care about is the money. I can tell y'all, man, respect first, then power, then money. Because we pay the price in a different way that you can't calculate it with money. The price that gotta be paid. Florida gonna get to the point, I jokingly say, man, South Florida gonna get to the point where it will be uninhabitable. Between flooding and the implanted species, man, please. They already, as much as I love iguanas and all iguanas, I just think they're fascinating. It ain't supposed to look like Jurassic Park. You see them videos, man. I just gotta go to Miami to see that shit with my own eye. I just gotta go see it. Like, look at these iguanas. Getting bigger and more every year. Like, insane the amount. They're as common as squirrels are in Georgia. It's real deal. It is real deal. But yo, I done said enough for one live. Appreciate the ones who've been up in here and hit that button. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give whoever this is a chance to go ahead and just cap it on off. I'm gonna slam dunk that thing and make it what I got here. About 3. Let me get that 4. 4 thumbs up. Come on. Right now. Woo! Damn, it's hot. You don't realize how hot until you come out from under the trees. You get back in that direct sun, you be like, damn! Woo! For real, for real. All right, y'all. Peace.